morning, children. See, in last class we were discussing about the natural resources and what are the causes for scarcity we have studied, and the important factors which are responsible for scarcity we have studied, and the types of resources, natural resources we have studied. So here let us discuss about the conservation of natural resources in this class. So what do you mean by conservation? It is nothing but protecting or saving. So here there are various reasons and various causes for the exploitation of resources. Understood? So if for the selfishness or greediness of the people, these resources are overutilized and exploited. So here, what are the steps taken by the government or from us to conserve the natural resources? We will see in this class. So the rapid increase in the resources is resource use, and their degradation result in the serious problems to the mankind. So when the resources are less, the demand will be more. Understood? So whatever as we discussed in the last class, human wants are unlimited. So whatever the resources are available in the environment, we have to use it in a proper way. Understood? Here, if we misuse it, what happens? We will be troubled by the environment. Understood? The same thing. Here, the rapid increase in the resource use and their degradation result in serious problems to the mankind. Understood? So we may not get a pure water to drink, then clean air to breathe. Many resources may be exhausted, then the biodiversity may decline, and the earth itself may become a waste dump. How to address this issue? So it can be done through the conservation of resources. You all know that many times you would have also done the same thing. What many times we have seen in the classrooms and even outside. So the unnecessary or whatever the unwanted things should be thrown into the dustbin, and we should not tear the papers. Many times in each class, many papers we found while hygiene workers clean the class. So papers are very useful for human being. Understood? So the cost of the book and all. And unnecessary we tear the papers and make rockets and all and make unwanted things. So that should be avoided. Understood? Then we have the book or the paper should be used for a good manner. Understood? Or a good purpose. So here, when we do all these unwanted things and when we exploit the resources, what will happen to you? One day you will be troubled by the environment. Understood? Because of all these things, you would have seen the shortage of rainfall. Why the shortage of rainfall takes place? Because of deforestation. Understood? So like this, if you trouble the environment, and environment will definitely trouble us. So here, conservation of natural resources is very important. So whatever the resources we are getting from the environment, we should use it in a proper way. Understood? So it's a gift of nature. So whatever the things we are getting, the natural things here in our country may not be there in some other countries. So whatever the things the God has given us, we have to utilize in a proper way. Understood? So here, so it's conservation means it's not to waste the things, but we have to use it judiciously. Understood? And so that there will be a balance between the nature and our use of natural resources. We have to balance it. Understood? Many times I have given example. When you go out from the classroom, you have to switch off the fans and lights. When it is necessary, then only you have to switch on. Understood? So even when you go for washrooms, so water is, water is, we can, we won't get sometimes water. That's what we can say. We should use in a limited manner. Understood? Many times I have seen they will not close the tap after the use of washroom, so water will be wasted. Understood? So one day or the other day you will be troubled without water. So that type of problems will be occurred in the environment. So what we have to do, we have to conserve, we have to utilize, use in a limited manner. Then conservation has to be defined as the management. I have to underline this point or make a note of this. The management of the biosphere for the benefit of all, including humankind. Understood? So that it may yield a sustainable benefit to the present generation, and while maintaining its potential to meet the needs and aspirations of the future generations. Understood? So if we use it in a limited manner or judiciously, what happens? It will remain or retain for a longer period. Understood? In future, you can see that resources. Understood? So here, conservation of resources is responsibility of. So here, conservation of resources is the responsibility of all of us. We have to conserve the resources. So here, how can we do that? So by adopting 4R strategy. Understood? Reduce, reuse, recharge, or generate and research. Understood? These are the 4Rs you have to strictly follow in your life. So to conserve the natural resources. And let us understand in the short meanings of all these options. The first one is reduce. Understood? You can see the pictures of. Yes, reduce. You know what do you mean by reduce? Do you know the meaning of reduce, all of you? Yes, we have to use the resources in a limited manner. Whatever the resources we are using, should use in a proper way. If it is useful, we have to use, otherwise, we have to stop using it. So, here, reduce refers to the minimizing, understood? Minimizing the resources and their wastage, or trying to use less amount of any resource. Understood? Then it will be what happens if we reduce it? It will also reduce the pollution. And if you take a good example, you can reduce air pollution by reducing the use of your vehicles. Understood? Many times you would have seen the signals, they won't off the vehicle because 1 hour, 1.5 minute, or 1 minute, the signal will be there. So they have to off the vehicle, and they have to test the emission. Understand? Emission test should be taken. So this all will help us to reduce the pollution. Understood? And industry should have long chimneys. You don't know that. The chimneys are used to what we can say, whatever the waste, smoke and all will be there, will be gone through the chimneys. Understood? So that we have to do, and have to use the vehicles, and whatever the important things should be used in a limited manner. We have to minimize their use. Understood? So a good example of instead of using diesel or a petrol vehicles, you can use electric vehicles, and you can use what we can say battery vehicles. With the help of the battery, it runs. In solar vehicles, you can use. Understood? So that helps to stop the pollution, air pollution. You can see this conservation of natural resources, capital, human and natural resources. You can see why we have to conserve the natural resources. What happens if you reduce the usage of resources and all, you can see here. Next, let us move on to the next important R. What is that? Reuse. No, reuse itself says that whatever the things we are once used can be reused again. Understood? Some important things are there. So we will see, this is a very simple but effective way to conserve the resources. Every resource has not alternative uses, because but they can be used in the multiple times. Understood? So for example, water that was used for the bathing can be used for gardening. Understood? And waste paper can be converted into the packaging material. Understood? So many things are like that. Whatever the waste, instead of throwing it out, we can reuse it. Understood? Except plastic, whatever the waste you are throwing out, it can be regenerated as a manure to the plants and trees. Understood? So that you have to do. And see, the peels of the vegetables or fruits can be, instead of throwing it out, you can make it as a manure. Understood? You can have a small compost pit, and where you can store all this. And nowadays you have a dustbins, two types of dustbins. One is for dry wastage and one is for wet wastage, which will be useful for you to regenerate as a manure to your plants. So here we will see the next one is recharge and regenerate. This refers to the taking steps to allow the resource to grow through the conscious of human efforts. All rainwater harvesting efforts, recharge, groundwater, afforestation, recharges tree stock and biodiversity. Understood? So instead of, see, the water, whatever the rainwater falls on the ground, you can have small pits where it can be stored and it will be used for the agricultural purposes and various other purposes. So here rainwater harvesting is very important for us to store the water, and afforestation recharges tree stock and the biodiversity, and we have to plant more trees. Understood? More saplings you have to plant. Not only on the, see, many of them they plant only on the Van Mahotsava day, on the June 5th. It's World Environment Day. Only on that day they plant the saplings, and remaining other days they won't take care of that. So we should not do that. So we have to try to plant more and more trees, which helps to recharge the tree stock and the biodiversity. And the next one is the research. The research ways to find renewable alternatives to renewable resources. So like solar or wind energy is renewable alternate to the energy we use. Understood? But I have seen the solar energy and the wind energy used, and it's a renewable alternate to the energy we used. Understood? So These are the four important R's, and the importance of conservation resources. Today we have discussed. Understood? And let us quickly recall what are the important things we have discussed in this class. We have studied about the conservation meaning and what are the important ways to conserve the natural resources we have seen, and how we can conserve the natural resources we have seen, and the meaning we have seen, and about the four R's we have seen. Understood? Which are the four R's? Reduce, reuse, recharge, or regenerate, and research. Understood? So these are the important things, and you have seen these pictures. Then uh, so what are the the important steps to reduce or conserve the natural resources? This should be applied even in your house and wherever you go, and even in your school. Understood? So we have to strictly follow all these things so that our Mother Earth will be protected. Understood? So you have to write the meaning of conservation, and about the four R's you have to write and give examples of all four R's. Okay? Thank you. Take care. Have a nice day. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Bye.